All right, welcome back to Chilero's Place. We're in Atlas 2025 Pen Atlas, still in early release after like a bajillion years. Early access, so I don't know if the game will ever be fully released. But I found this island after hours of sailing and searching. Painstaking. It's not a great island except for the eagles. Lots of these eagles. And the eagles are a fantastic creature here on this modded server. They're Argents from Ark. Here they call them eagles. So I've got my flag down. I've captured the island. It says it's unclaimed in the corner. Still a bug. It's obviously claimed. Let me check the map here. Fort Kitty Hawk, it says. Well, we're going to rename it, of course. It's really shallow here coming in, so as I build out a base and a harbor, I'm thinking about building over top of the water, out from these ruins here. Just build straight all the way out here, so the base will essentially be over water. Fantastic, you say. All right. I need my tools. Weapons. Oops. I don't need any more gold. My vitamins are down. See if I have anything to eat. I might have to. Oh, I do have one of these left. Let's eat an unthinkable delicacy. And I press the Conan button. There we go. Alright, so to get started, oh boy. Got ostriches over there. I don't know if there's any crystal on the island. I need a spy scope. Maybe I can buy one through the market here. There we go. Let's change the name of the island. Oh, maybe I can't. I can set messages. Remove items. Access inventory. Set a taxation rate. Okay, no island changing. Oh boy, let the grind begin. I can buy some harvesting animals, I think. I've got enough points. Oh, it's a cow. Hello, Mr. Cow. What does this give? This is cedar and roots as well. All right, so it's floor, so I need fibers here. Need more fiber. What am I gonna do with all these poppies? All right, let's get some foundation. Thatch floor, wood floor. Clear the core. I'm just about out of points here. All right, foundations. and line it up here with the ruins. Oh man, this is gonna take a while. Holy smoke. Lots of wood. Thatch. I need thatch more than anything. Bam, 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 bam. I actually get a pretty big base going here. Lining it up. Oh, sort of. It's not really lined up, is it? What a crappy job I did. Okay, let's pull it up. Restart. There's a pickup gun. Is there a pickup gun? Pickup gun. I make it. Pickup. Oh. All right, let's try and line it up a little better. Right there. Not bad. Yeah, it looks pretty good. We'll do that. Need a little entranceway. I need to come up with a little entranceway into here. Get into the flag area. Oh, that's about as high as I can go there. Oh, there we go. Oh, I can't get up there. This is giving me cactus. The coconut is giving me cactus. What? All right, let's go back to the floor. I'm gonna make some more floors. I need wood. The endless grind here in the beginning. I'm almost thinking I should maybe buy some starter animals here to speed this up. This is a little redonkulous. One. I got no fiber. Wish I could use poppies of fiber. That'd be great. There's a big gator. Gator. See water coming up here in the ocean. Oh, yeah. I think I'm gonna see if I can buy a spyglass. Let's give it a try. Buy spyglass. Bam! There we go. Evolved eagle, just a little guy. All right, so I want to keep about this height for the waves, so I'm going to now do ceiling tiles. Thatch. All right, construction stuff. I'm gonna need some storage boxes. I'm gonna need smithy. Need some hide for the smithy. Let's go get some hide. Excellent. Excellent. I need more hide for the clinger stuff. Where was that noise? We do an improvised forge and evolve forge. Any more hide, man? Nolpen, hey buddy. Oh, scorpion. I didn't even know there was a dead body here. Oh jeez, I'm hiding here. I don't know what's going on. Got some hide though. doing battle here. I want the hide. Sucker. Oh, jeez. Hurt. Oh, he still got me? No way. Alright, he gave up. Did he land? Ah, he's right at my place. What? Can't hit him at all. Oh, I'm not gonna survive the eagle attack. How do my arrows hit this bugger? Ah, jeez. Alright. Back on the boat. I gotta go pick up all my stuff. Oh, look at that. I get a nice little cross from my body. He's still around. Oh, and there's a cobra too. Yeah, they can go at it. God, I can't get up here. Jeez. Alright, let's instead. What was I even gonna build? Forge. I don't want a big one. A smaller. Storage box. I got no fat. Oh, my axe is almost broken. Let's get a couple storage boxes. And hey, scared the crap out of me, man. I need metal picks. Crafted at the smithy. Let's just throw all this shit in the smithy. It takes 15, 4, and 3. What about repairing? Oh, way better. We'll just repair. Everflame. The root. No root? What? Ah, fibers. There. Need some pillars and some ceilings. Shipyard. Oh my, I don't have enough of anything. Fish basket. Oh, I was looking for that bait barrel. Bait station. Involved bait station. Fiber, carotenoid, metal, stone, wood. Need metal and fibers.
Kelly,
Why, hello.
sorry, I was having a shower. I got a physio appointment.
Oh, very good. Can't remember where to make the bait barrel. Where's that?
Oh, it's not in the game yet.
What?
Yeah, I know. It should be in the game today or tomorrow. If he did his job right.
Well,
We've been waiting for a patch for about 2 weeks now.
well, how are you taming? The old-fashioned way? Or are you just not taming?
Well, I tamed the bear the old-fashioned way, and the Tylos. Well, the Tylos, you don't have a choice. The tame barrel doesn't work for them.
Oh, what about the eagles?
Doesn't work for them either.
Oh, they took that away?
Yeah.
Taking away all the fun.
I guess.
How are they doing
Try
eagles
doing-
then? Are you building like a trap like Art?
Well, actually, I bought some.
Oh, yeah.
But with the bear, it's doable.
Hmm.
And you need affinity. And the whale.
Yeah. It's all kinds of things.
Yeah, I know. I just did the whales. First time since I started playing the game that actually killed whales.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I've always had it going on other people's ship to get it.
Somebody named Alley Cat just came up.
What you want?
I don't know. Came up on a bear and then went over to the stable I put down. I don't know. We shall see. Oh. Why can I not make a loom? Oh, it's at the smithy. Let's throw all this into the smithy. Make a loom. Yes. How do you do voice chat again? B?
Press on B.
Oh, she's giving me a rhino. Ah, thank you very much. And an elephant. I could have bought him, but I'll take
Why are
the
they giving it to you?
gift.
Yeah, newbies are not too bad here.
That was very nice. 175.
Oh shit, those are bought, man.
Or they're leveled up, I'm not sure. Or bred, or who knows. Oh, thank you. That's very kind.
You're hard enough to build over here without not having help.
Yeah, I keep getting attacked by eagles and whatever.
I owned this island yesterday,
Yeah,
and the
that's the
island is
problem
sad
with
because
the
we
Eagle
didn't need it
Island.
anymore. But
You
I
need to
still am
do
gonna
a
come over here
cover
and tame Warthog.
base.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'm gonna give you a bear too.
Oh, she owned the island yesterday, she says. So that's why it became available. She gave it up.
That's nice of her.
She's just gonna tame on it. She doesn't really want it, I guess. 5K
Well,
gold.
it's more responsibilities.
There you go.
All right,
Now
thank you
she
so much.
can
That's gonna make it a little easier, a
get.
little less grindy.
Yeah. All right, I'm back to finding some.
All right, thank you. What do they got these on? Attacking target. 5K gold price on this bear. Fiber going down, man.
Yeah, my appointment was this morning, but I missed it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to get a hold of my mom, and it's not picking up.
uh,
Well, it always goes on the answering machine.
all right, there's a bit of fiber. You know what I need to make are some bolas then. For eagles, I guess.
What?
Make bolas
Yeah.
for the eagles. Fiber, stone, and thatch. There's some stone. Some roots.
Yeah, it's a little leggy around my island. I built a very small building.
Very, like the size of 4 Costco's.
Well, at least a good, strong football field. Well, I decided I wasn't going to build 2 or 3 buildings this time. I'm building one. That's it.
Yeah.
But it took me 6,000 foundation to do it.
Oh my god. Well, there's a wolf over there.
Yeah, those work with the taming barrel. Only the woolly rhino, the mammoth, the eagle, the tylos, they're all to be the old ways.
Oh, frig, a lion. Didn't expect a lion to come in. Where'd the lion go now? The lion aggro, but then just went away.
Yeah, they like to run away. They run away, then they wait until your back is turned and they attack you.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. Oh yeah, I can't use the scope on the back of the bear because all I see is my bear.
Yeah, there's tricks to it sometimes, but sometimes when you advance a little bit, you can see the other animal. Or you have to see it, look at it from the side and not the front.
Go over with the elephant. Oh, and they're just running away. What is this over here? Another wolf? You need to hide, man. .32 Eagle.
Hit your hand and make a trap.
I killed it. Oh, I killed it. Shoot. And I couldn't throw the bola from the elephant.
Oh,
Bring. Oh, maybe I pressed the wrong button. Let's see. No, can't get the bowl out.
that's weird.
Anyway, and the idea was I was getting wood.
Yeah, not an eagle.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want eagles?
Well, no, I think I'm gonna tame it. Cobra. What's that eagle? 8. I'll go kill the 8. Get some wood. An 8 and an 8.
Bonjour.
Why, hello.
What do you find folks up to?
Well, I'm in Atlas.
Atlas. What the hell's going on with Atlas?
New season, but nothing new really in the game. I don't think. A few new animals, maybe. From the last time I played.
So I tried to get a hold of you the other day.
Yeah, I sent you a message. I was recording a video.
So I decided. I started to make a game.
What?
Yep. I decided. And I've got like
Excellent.
3 days into it. And it's like, I've got like the concept and stuff. I want to see if you want to get involved. If you wanted to, be part of it. Do you know anything about Unreal at all?
No. Nothing. I would
So
be
you
of
have to.
no.
Well, no.
Well, I
no,
mean,
it's not
I
hard.
attempted the, back when I was goofing around trying to make an Arc map years ago.
Yeah. No, it's nothing like that now.
Yeah.
But if you download the Unreal Engine, right, and then once you get the Unreal Engine, then we can have a little chat session. And but so the concept is like in the future, not too far, like 2040, 2050, whatever. And so I've built this big ass fucking bunker that's underground, right?
Yeah.
Like it's like 15 stories tall and it's big. And so like there's going to be like the map is going to be huge, but the whole idea of the first kind of staging will be it's like a survival game, right? But you got to figure out how to like, you know, survive and like the bunkers flooding and all the back end stuff. That's if you're interested. So once that part gets done and you can get to go outside the bunker, I've made it so that the map is quite big and there can be other bunkers. And like in my mind, what I want to do is do like kind of like different spots that you can go and kind of like search and shit. Like maybe like a city or, you know, destroyed city or whatever, right?
Right.
But the earth is like, it's unbreathable, right? So like when you go outside, you gotta have oxygen tanks and blah, 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 because the air is like fucked up, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so, you know, it's taken a lot because I'm not an Unreal Engine, you know, pro, right?
Right.
But there's so many videos online, like, of how to do stuff that, like, I mean, it's pretty crazy. You know, and I haven't done like the textures and all that stuff yet.
No. I want a space atlas.
Space.
With
You're making your own game.
different planets. Well, it's Atlas and Ark mixed together. You
No,
don't
no,
look
there's already a space atlas. That's No Man's Sky. That's
No.
exactly
No. You can't tame dinosaur and elephant and
Sure,
things
you
like
can
that.
now. Yeah, you can now. Yeah, you can get pets and shit. So you fly to a planet, you set up your little world, you make animals, and you do your thing.
God, that's a big undertaking.
It is. I've got no timeline, right? Like I'm thinking a year, right? Like at least a year, probably, right? I mean, but the thing is, in 3 days. So, and I mean, I'm teaching myself as I go, right? So, like in 3 days, I've got almost the bunker like made with some basic concepts, right?
Yeah.
Like it still needs to be textured and stuff, but here, I'll show you.
Are they going to be like different type of bunkers or?
No, my thought is that like it's going to be like the layout is different. Like each floor I'm doing is a different layout, right? Right, so I'm doing different layouts for each floor.
Yeah.
And then, so then from there, right, like it'd be, and it's like 15 stories deep. It's big. And then, like I said, the upper part would be like desert because like the earth is fucking toast, right?
So where are you going to start?
Inside the bunker. So you're going to wake up, right, inside the bunker, and then like, I'm thinking like a medical facility, like the basic shit. Like wake up in a medical facility because there's nobody here, right?
Okay.
And so there's not going to be like a bad person. Like there's not going to be like an antagonist besides the environment and stuff. Like nowhere, you know, the bunker's flooding. Stuff you got to figure out, right?
No bosses.
No bosses.
No animals to attack.
Mm-mm. No, because everything's dead. The fucking earth is dead, right? So like you got to, you know, perspective-wise, there's nothing.
Yeah, well, you could have like underground worms and
Mm, maybe down the road, but I mean, the whole idea is that like it's more of a, kind of like, oh, I need to open this door, so I got to go figure out, where do I get a key? How do I open this door? And then, but it's going to be stuff that you can pick up too, like things like you got to like find a wrench, and then you keep the wrench, and then like later on there'll be like a valve that you got to shut, and the only way you can shut the valve is with this wrench, right? That you found. So it makes it so that you got to find things or make things like the workbench, right? Like and then the big thing is I want to make it so it's finite. So like if you go and you tear apart like lockers to get metal, the lockers are gone. They don't respawn. They're fucking gone. You took them, right? So theoretically over time, if you just stay in the one bunker, you're going to like just out-resource yourself, because there'll be nothing left because you've cleaned the bunker out, right?
yeah,
You have to leave the bunker. So if you went and you took that, 2 or 3 air tanks that you found in the firefighting spot and you took them and you fucking destroyed them, then guess what? You're pretty much fucked because you can't remake that, right?
yeah.
You can't remake a tank.
Well, at some point you may be able to make things.
Well, I don't know if you have the ability, right?
Yeah, but you gotta give them a way to get out of that bunker.
Oh, there'll be ways, but if you fuck that, then you're fucked, right?
Yeah. Well, I'll be the first one to try it.
Yeah, I mean, that's another big part is I got to figure out how to bring down the server and all that stuff too later, right? So when I'm actually taking the time to like, I'm just not throwing shit together. I'm actually looking and seeing like what the best practice is for like file structure, the best practices so that you don't end up with ARC, right?
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like where everything's fucking so fucking massive that you can't, I'm reading all the stuff that the main developers say, like, oh, don't do this or don't do that, because you end up with like memory leaks and you end up like, so I'm trying to make it so that it's an actual big game, like something that's gonna work.
Yeah, but you know better than that. And there's always something that goes haywire that you have to fix. Yeah, it's a big, big undertaking. Well, I have to leave you guys because I have to go to my physio appointment.
Alrighty.
But it's fun learning how to do this stuff. Like,
Yeah.
in general, it's fun. Like yesterday, I learned how to do the actual event graph programming of the actor to be able to swim, to make him swim.
Right.
Like, and what you have to do that, and like it's neat. Like when you hit it and the character actually starts swimming, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I really liked when I was goofing around trying to make a map, and then something I loaded up one day and it just didn't, like, everything was shifted and out of place, and I don't know what
Yeah.
happened, and didn't know how to fix it. Oh,
Well, I mean, I think that's bound to happen. Like, you know, when you're teaching yourself, like,
yeah,
I have no doubt that that's, you know, because like I've figured out certain things that like I would not have thought of. Like, you know, like when I first made the first airlock, and it's like, so I tunneled it out, you know, made it so you could go through it, and I couldn't go through it. I'm like, why the fuck can't I go through it? And it's because of the fact that it's got collision, right? So I had to like, you know, figure out how to go in and remove the collision, you know. But luckily, there's so many videos online, right? That's just
yeah.
crazy. Like they explain everything, right?
What? Batch. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't think I would be of any assistance unless I put in a whole bunch of effort to do some tutorials and
Yeah, because you're gotta go to work every day.
yeah.
My dilemma was like I told you. I was, after 2 weeks of sitting there fucking playing Ark, wasting 8 hours a day. What do
Put
you
it
get to
into
show
a
for it?
game, yeah.
Nothing. You know, you're done, and then they wipe the server, and you fucking haven't done anything. So it's like, that's why the 3D creation kind of like, I have it. You know, I have it. Why, though? Why am I going to do it? So I was like, okay, well, these fucking yo-yos are putting games out, right? And even if you put out a game at early access, which means you got no commitment, right? And you charge $10 for people to try it, and you get 300,000 people buy it, you're fucking laughing, right?
Yeah, I wonder what the sales figures are like for some.
Well, all you got to do is look at any early access game that's just basic, like that one we were playing, Survivor or whatever, right?
No
Where
one
he just
survived
used,
there, yeah.
yeah, he just used canned assets, right? I mean, what? He sold like something like 380,000 copies. We paid what? Like usually $12, $13 for early access. But something I did learn is that I didn't even know that Unreal has a modeling engine, right? That you know how I always do everything in Mesh Mixer? Like that's what I always use to make 3D assets.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it actually has almost exactly the same as Mesh Mixer. But here's the kicker, Chili. Stuff that usually when I click on it, it takes like fucking 25, 30 seconds to do. Like say, do a plane cut on something because it's too tall.
Yeah.
It literally does it instantly in Unreal. Like I go plane cut, you hit the button, it's done instantly. So now I've started learning how to use this to model, right? Because it has all the same functions, like the Boolean and the extraction and all the stuff that I use anyway. So it's like, but the thing that Mesh Mixer doesn't have is that you can't put a texture on something. So like if you make something, you can't put a texture to it because Mesh Mixer doesn't do it, right?
Right.
Well, Unreal, you just click on the face and you go add a texture and it becomes concrete. Like it's fucking so easy that it's unbelievable. Like, yeah, I'm like totally. And the new water effects that they just added in the 5.4 or 6 or whatever. Oh my sweet Jesus, Chili! It's fucking amazing. Like with the wave structure and everything, it's just
Yeah.
crazy. It's crazy. And so now I want to try it today. I want to see. Well, I got to finish like kind of the layout of the bunker still. But there's some things I got to do. Is I got to put in like I put in my landscape yesterday, the desert landscape, and I looked online how to like create like a beautiful, really really beautiful desert, right? But what the people were saying is that you want like to be a good game, you want it to be a different part of the game. So meaning that like if you're on the surface stuff is all you see and your computer only runs the surface, right? The minute you go into a bunker, you make it so that the bunker is like a separate level which gets loaded. So
Yeah.
then it doesn't have all the assets of the bunker, right? And the assets of the surface. So it
Right.
makes the game more flow better, right?
Yeah.
So I'm starting to think that way, that I got to like, okay, make these separate entities, right? You know, and then make it so that like when I do the other things like the, you know, the collapse city and stuff, that when you go into the city, that like you go into a building and the building is like its own thing. You know what I mean? So that the outside doesn't load while you're inside. So I think that's the concept I'm gonna try to do. But I mean, I was fucking around with the water yesterday just to try it, and I mean, it looks pretty damn good. Like I'll try to see if I can show you if I can get it to work again. to stream it so you can see. I got a lot of stuff turned off so that it streams. You still here?
Yeah. Oh, let me
Oh yeah.
It
Okay,
should-
you see my screen. Yeah, so this platform is just here so that I don't fall. Like this is where I made it so the player starts,
right.
just so I can see. So like that's the top of the bunker, and then you got to think this plane is all desert, right? And it goes for miles every direction, right?
Yeah.
And it's all so then, you know, so like these are just I just put in just any kind of asset, right? So I just use poured concrete kind of thing. But then these doors, so I was working on these doors, so this would be the airlock that comes in, right? And then once you're like, so in here, this is like the first spot, and see these doors are all going to be able to slide,
Right.
right? They'll be sliding mechanical doors. And then, so then, you know, you're going to wake up probably medical. I'm probably going to make medical like over here somewhere, right? Like probably medical, maybe these here or whatever, right? So then the first part is you got to figure out how to do this kind of stuff here, right? And then once you get figured out in this area here, then you see you open this main door, right? And then the main door comes in, and then of course like it's a huge bunker, so like these will all be different, you know, places to get materials, resources, shit like that, right? So then same with it goes all the way around, right? So that all these different rooms and stuff, they'll figure out, like, you know, there'll be mechanical rooms and shit like that, right? So then my thought is one of these rooms will have electricity and one of them will have water, right? So you have to figure out how to shut the water off or turn pumps on, because, you know, once you come down to this first level here, right? When you come down here, these are going to be like, maybe I'm thinking the second level, I was thinking this might be like the food area, like where you can get food and stuff like that, like little shops.
Yeah.
And like, so each one of these is actually its own buildings, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I guess because I was pressing the button. Yeah. I was talking, so it fucked it up. So then, but yeah, so these here will all be buildings of some sort, right?
Yeah.
Stairs go all the way down, like, but as you keep going down, right? So you hit the water. Isn't that cool?
It looks really good, the water, yeah.
Yeah, so now the whole idea is this is the premise. I'm going to make the water so the water keeps rising, right? So the water keeps rising, and you got to figure out how to turn the pumps on, like power, you know, turn the pumps on. There'll be valves that you got to turn, so you got to think a little bit. And then you will get the water to start going down, which then will let you go to other spots, right?
Yeah.
So, but the water looks good, eh?
Yeah, the water is really nice.
Right? And then when you swim, like you actually swim in it, right? And see underwater, it looks cool. And then you see there's the water boundary right now. It's right there. So I got to make it go all the way to the bottom.
Yeah.
So I got to figure out how to make it drain. But I want to try that, like I said, that new Niagara. It's like, oh my God. Like if you put it on the top, the water is fluid. So it literally will flow and go down the stairs and flow and keep going down all the way to stairs. Like it's the
Oh.
coolest fucking thing. If I can get that to work, That'd be so cool. That like, you know, and I'm thinking that, you know, this main water pipe, this is my concept. The main water pipe is going to be leaking, right? On a whole bunch of different levels. And so as you keep, you know, closing them off, your water will go down. But if you fuck up stuff, then it will come back on and the water will come back up. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you got to like actually, because if you think about how deep it is, like, see, I can't hold the button and move. Like, see, from here, you'll see the perspective of how big it is. Like, see how big the place is?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? So then, like I said, this water level will change based off of what you do, right? And then, so then my idea is as you keep going deeper, right? Like, so the whole idea is you got to fight this water kind of thing, and you keep going, and as you go, you know, to survive, one of the levels, like I'm thinking, like to make it so it's realistic or reasonable, like probably about 4 or 5 levels in, will be the level that's like the gardening level, right? Where if you get the water down low enough, right, then you can plant crops and shit. Right? So if you can manage to get the water to come down or keep it from coming up, either or, right? Like the water is going to be the antagonist of the thing, right? Because, you know, if the water comes up and it overflows the fucking place, then you're fucked, right? So, but then this is just all one bunker. And so you could theoretically just keep playing and stay in the one bunker. And if you get everything going, like, you know, some people just like to make stuff and survive, right?
Yeah.
You could theoretically just stay there and not even fucking go anywhere, right? But the big thing is that if you keep going, then once you get the bunker all managed well and you got power and stuff, you got everything going, right? Then you could actually, you know, leave the bunker because you figure out how to get out of the bunker. And then you can go to a different bunker, or you can go to the city, or you just go in the desert and, you know, look around the desert kind of thing. But you'll need to go with air and water, right? Like, so that to be the concept is that you need to have water and food and, you know, because it's a survival game, right? So, I mean, I think the idea would work. I mean, I'd want to play it. It's just a matter of, like, it's going to take a lot of work, but
I don't even know where you'd start. Like, do you have to start on the, like the, that design you're building, or do you gotta the little processes first? I don't even know what you do.
well, the first thing I did when I was learning the first time is learn how to make a terrain, right? Like, make your first landscape. Remember I made that little island and stuff, and I was showing you guys I made the island. I would run around on the island and I could swim and shit.
Yeah.
That was the first thing I did, because that concept of that first plane that you make, there are some like really good videos on how to do that stuff, right?
Yeah.
You know, like there's, but it's just to like, to learn. I mean, if you wanted to start, if we wanted to do this as a collaboration, right? You could start with like, you know, if you do the landscape and do like the desert, right? That's, you know, there's nothing